It is July 21. Welcome to CGN News. Effective tomorrow, the Bahamas will close its borders to travelers from the United States. Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis made the announcement Sunday night. Dr. Minnis, who has been the acting health minister, cited recent spikes in COVID-19 cases in the U.S. and elsewhere in his country's decision to ban international travel. He also said the situation in the Bahamas has deteriorated since the reopening of the domestic economy. Anyone traveling to the islands will require a negative COVID-19 test from an accredited lab 10 days or less before traveling, or will be required to quarantine for 14 days. Travelers from Canada, the United Kingdom, and the European Union will not be affected. Despite threats from the United States to target countries benefiting from the medical missions from Havana, Barbados is continuing a program through which Cuban nurses are engaged in the fight against the coronavirus COVID-19 on the island. Minister of Health Jeffrey Bostic, speaking at a branch meeting of the ruling Barbados Labour Party, said the country is a sovereign one and decisions are made in the interest of the country. He said that Barbados had diplomatic relations with Cuba and will not buckle under pressure. Florida Republican Senator Rick Scott has introduced a new bill that would target countries that hire Cuban doctors through the medical missions controlled by the island's government. Caribbean Airlines has advised that persons traveling to Jamaica must first complete an online screening and application to receive the necessary approvals for entry. In a notice issued on Monday, Caribbean Airlines stated that applicants must also follow the instructions outlined in the approval email once it is received. This downloaded authorization document presents the user with a unique barcode and application reference number, along with their name, date of birth, and passport number, which must be presented at check-in. Travelers who are unable to present the downloaded approval authorization with the unique barcode may not be accepted for travel. Cuba Monday opened shops that accept only foreign currencies and eliminated a special tax on the US dollar, deepening a process of collecting stronger currencies to face the country's economic crisis. The Associated Press, in a report, stated that by morning, long queues had formed in half a dozen such shops dedicated to the sale of food and toiletries in Havana. Under the new system, people buy merchandise using national or foreign cards backed by hard currencies, especially dollars, including Visa or MasterCards. Cash is not accepted. The Inter-American Development Bank, the IDB, says that a technical cooperation agreement between its IDB lab and telemedicine platform MD-Link is paving the way for vulnerable groups to self-screen for COVID-19. The goal is to design and test a digital screening solution for COVID-19 on the MD-Link platform. The solution, which is expected to come on stream within a few months, will allow patients to connect virtually with locally registered doctors without having to leave their homes. Therese Turner-Jones, IDB representative and general manager for the Caribbean Country Group, says COVID-19 is accelerating the pace of telemedicine. This as health professionals seek out innovative ways to deliver needed services whilst observing the necessary health protocols. The Tokyo Olympics was pushed back until July 23, 2021 due to the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic. However, a 3-day nationwide poll conducted and published on Sunday showed that only 23.9% want the event to be held. The survey carried out by Kyodo News Agency showed the majority of the respondents wanted either a further delay or a cancellation. A separate survey carried out over the weekend by a national newspaper found 33% of respondents backed holding the games next year, with 61% supporting another postponement or cancellation. Japanese and Olympic officials had made it clear that a further postponement is not on the table. A U.S. couple who became internet infamous for drawing guns on protesters outside their Missouri mansion were charged Monday with a felony. In a viral video, Mark McCloskey and his wife Patricia, both lawyers, stand barefoot in their garden in St. Louis, Missouri on June 28 as anti-racism protesters marched down a private street to demonstrate in front of the mayor's house. McCloskey, 63, carried an assault rifle and his wife, 61, was waving a handgun. In a statement, the attorney for St. Louis, Kimberly Gardner, said it is illegal to wave weapons in a threatening manner at those participating in nonviolent protest. Missouri Governor Mike Parson, a Republican, told a radio show last week he would likely pardon the McCloskeys if they were charged, the AFP news agency reported. A judge in the U.S. state of Michigan has ruled that a schoolgirl detained after neglecting her homework and fighting with her mother cannot be released. The African-American 15-year-old, identified by her middle name Grace, has been in juvenile detention since May. Grace reportedly told the court on Monday that she misses her mother and can control herself. But the judge, according to a BBC report, said detention was in her best interests for now. The case has sparked protests and claims of racism. Judge Mary Ellen Brennan said the teenager had been benefiting from a residential treatment program and was not yet ready to return to her mother. She also said police had responded to multiple incidents between the mother and daughter and that her detainment was as a result of that. 21-year-old Stephen Meza has big dreams of becoming a Florida state senator. A second-generation American born to a Jamaican mother and Peruvian father, he is seeking to win the Florida State Senate District 33 seat. If Meza succeeds, he would become the second youngest state senator in the history of Florida, a Jamaica Gleaner report stated. District 33 encompasses a large area of Broward County, Pompano Beach, Tamarack, Lauderdale Lakes, Oakland Park, Margate, and Lauderhill. Commenting on his bid to win, Meza said he wants better for the people, state, and communities, and it is the reason he plans on doing better than past leaders in the fight for a greater tomorrow. That's it for CGN News. I'm Scott Wilson. Thanks for watching.